Oh, yes. Here we are for another day, another dollar. Speaking of that, welcome to Daily Cash Flow. Let's get some daily cash flow. Let's claim our daily bonus of $1. Now we have $2,201, by the way. We're going to try to make $50 today. Can we make $50 in the next few minutes? Let's go to Stake Originals, and we're going to go to Crash. We're going to use Crash. And we're going to go, let's jump in for $6, level 6. Even though we're going for $50, technically we're at level 5. Maybe we should do level 5, but we had $6 at level 6. The formula that I'm using is in the description, by the way. It is a formula, and it has 10 levels. So the first level is like 10 cents, you know. Then you make your way up, the more money you have. Okay, we did win at $6. Let's go. Another 6. Here we go. You do have a bankroll amount or a total amount, which mine is $2,200. Well, I started with 0, by the way. So if you want to get stake and get free money each and every day to play, and we're talking about real money, okay? There is gold coins, which is, you know, money in the app. All right, let's go to 15, by the way. We're going to go to 15. 6, 15. I think our next one is 50. I think we're going to go to 50. Although that is, we could go to 30 and still win some money. But let's see if we win right here. We're trying to get 2 times our money, by the way. This goes up, and the point is to cash out before you crash out. We want to cash out at 2, which we did. Okay, now we're going to go back down to 6. All right, so as I was saying, once you get a certain amount in your bankroll amount, that's what gets you to the next level. And pretty much you're risking a percentage. Oh my goodness. You're risking a percentage of your bankroll each and every time, or a percentage of the amount that you have. And technically I shouldn't be on level 6, because once you get to $2,500 is when you go to level 6. Technically I'm on level 5. Oh my goodness. Look, we're going to $50. Yikes. And when you lose, you don't want to have 6 losses in a row, because that would be a losing session. But, oh my goodness, that crashed out. Oh, I'm at 150. So you might say, well, this is a lot of money to risk. Well, it was all free money when we started. Remember? It was all free money. So, well, oh my gosh, it crashed out again. Technically, I'm supposed to go to 300. Yikes. That was 4 losses in a row, by the way. That is crazy. Oh, my goodness, that was 5 losses in a row. We're supposed to go to 600. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. If this gets to 2, I'm going to be so, you know, talk about FOMO, you know, fear of missing out. And, oh, my goodness, I should have done the formula, but I didn't have enough to risk the formula. Look, it got there, didn't it? Yes, it did. Oh, my goodness. I would have made my money for the day, but instead I'm out a bunch of money. Yikes. All right, I think I'm going to go to $100. I'm going to try a little. I have to do some type of hustle here. So I'm going to do oh my goodness. I'm going to do 100. And I think maybe I shouldn't go to 2 times, but I don't know. Yeah, this is great. I should have cashed out. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do 100 again, but I'm supposed to cash out. I was going to cash out. I need to switch it. Man, I can't believe this is happening. I was just trying to explain to you how it works. And when that happens, sometimes things don't go at the way they were planned, you know? Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to try to do 2 right here. Okay, I got it. Okay, that's just the last 100 that I lost just a few minutes ago. Oh my goodness. Let's go again for 100. Ah, my goodness. What I want to try to do is I want to try to get back to where we were, but man, if I would have just followed the formula, I don't know why I didn't follow the formula. I need to start following the formula, so that we can win, right? Yikes. Well, we got that one. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Let me just start over at 6. I'm just going to start over at 6. Now, we have a lot to win, by the way. This could be I had a video not too long ago called the grind session of all grind sessions or something like that. I don't know. Grinding back some wins or something. I don't know. That's kind of what's happening now. Man, what did we start at? 2,200? Yikes. What is that? What's the difference? That's $500, right? Yikes. We lost $500 today so far. It depends. Do I want to risk more? Or do I want to, keep risking or just go for it, So 2 times our money is what we were doing. And you don't have to do 2 times your money. But the formula that we use for each level is 2 times your money, by the way. And you could do, I think I showed you the other day, you could do like just, 10% on your money or whatever, So I'm winning $6 at a time right now, by the way. This was, how many wins in a row was this? So, I don't know, $6 at a time is fine for me, but there's 4 wins in a row, by the way. But we had 4 losses in a row, actually 5 losses in a row. That 6th one, man. I always say the 6 losses means it's a losing session. The reason why I didn't do that 600, though, is because I don't have level 6 money, but I was playing at level 6. Does that make sense? Oh, my goodness. I should have started at level 5 like I'm supposed to, and then it wouldn't have been an issue, So that's why the formula is there. The formula is there for discipline purposes that I obviously have none. I have no discipline. Are we serious? Yes, I do. Come on. I don't know. Do I? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You've been watching it. You tell me. Let me know in the comments. Am I disciplined or am I on tilt? Tilt. I just went on tilt. You know what I'm saying? All right. So this is $15 and we got a win there. Okay. So let's go back to 6. And I guess if you're playing out of your depths, you're playing out of your level, then you should be scared. And maybe that's why, because I was scared and I didn't do it. And I think I paid the price. But like I said before, this is all free money, so it's not like I'm losing. I mean, it's nice because you see it, but really, I started at 0. Come on, I started at 0, and you could do the same. Use my link in the description. Get stake. Oh, look at that. That was a fast crash. Get stake and start claiming $1 every day. And that's what I did. And once I got about $30, I started to try to make $2 every day. And then 3, 4, 5, all the way up to, I was making $75 a day at level 6. That's what it is. And then I was trying to make $50 today, basically, because $50 is level 5, which is $5. $12, $30. That's what I should do. I should just go to level 5 and see if we can make it back. But sometimes you want to risk more to gain more, and risk reward and all that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness, it becomes a I don't want to say a cycle. It becomes a, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It becomes, if you're not careful, it becomes you get sucked into these formulas, and you're like, oh, if I just keep going, and then once you keep going, once you start chasing, you can end up with nothing, trying to chase your losses. And you would say, Brian, I've been watching this. That's what this whole formula is about, chasing losses. I'm talking about, the formula as you use it is, you win your money for the day and you're out, Or sometimes I say I'm going to win a certain amount of money. A certain amount of times. Like, the money doesn't matter, but if I get 6 wins at level 6, I'm done, kind of thing. And it doesn't matter what the amount is. We're just going for 6 wins. Or 5 wins at level 5 or whatever. Level 1, you're betting like 10 cents, so you're going to definitely have to bet more than, get more than 1 win at level 1 is what I'm trying to say. But, so this is kind of like, you're just kind of doing the formula, going through, and then when you win, you go back down, and let's see. So that brings us to 1840, by the way. 1840. We had 22. So that is, what is that? That's still 460 bucks, right? Or no, $560. Yikes. Yikes. That is, I don't want to, like I said, I don't even want to talk about the money at this point. Wow. Wow. Let's see if we can, oh my goodness. Look, now we're in the, what do you call this? You call this the labyrinth. It is, we're at $50. We've lost 2 times in a row. We're at level 6 money when we should be at level 5. I said I was doing level 5 and then I'm just on level 6. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to stop. Well, maybe not stop, but all right, we're at $18.75. Let's go back to $6. No, let's go back to $5. We're going back to 5. We're at level 5. Okay, so level 5 is $5, $12, $30. Okay, and then after 30, it's 100. After 100, I think it's 150, right? Yeah, and then it's 300. So the level 6 gets to 600 on the 6th time you play. If you lose 5 times in a row, which I don't need to explain. You've seen it. You looked. You saw. You've seen it happen. I should have followed the formula. That's what I need to start doing, is just following the formula. You know, just follow the formula. I do have not only the formula in the description and the link to join Stake for absolutely free and get free money each and every day, by the way. Not a sponsor. They don't pay me for this. I just make money doing what I'm doing, just showing you what I'm doing. But I also have a link in there for Coinbase, because that's how you get your money out. I transfer it into Coinbase, and I have a debit card. Okay, I have a debit card that's connected to Coinbase, and it's a Visa card, and whatever I make here, I transfer out, and then I could use that to do whatever. I'm trying to get some new tires for my car. My car doesn't need new tires yet, but I'm thinking ahead. And I'm trying to save up and get some money on a card so that I could buy some tires for my vehicle, And that's what this money's all for. This money's all for, fun, entertainment, but really it's just a supplemental income, supplemental side hustle. It's just something that I'm doing to make some extra money. It's not, it's not guaranteed money, so I don't want to put it on a guaranteed bill that I have to pay or something, So, but basically, we're just trying to grind back. So that's what this session is, because I made a mistake by not following the formula. But if I did follow the formula and it failed, we would have been, down to level 4, maybe. Level 4 is $25 a day. And then level 5 is $50 a day. Level 6 is $75 a day. That when you win that, you're done, And I was, like I said, I was on level 6 and I should have been on level 5. That's my fault. That's my bad. My bad. Whoa, that was close. Let's go to 15 instead of 12. I'm just trying to keep it at even numbers by 5s, a multiple of 5. Although that's not the formula. I'm not even following the formula. What am I doing? I need to start following the formula, because I would have been done by now and I would have made money for the day, if I would have followed the formula. Whoa, that just barely got there, but it did, so it counts, right? All right, so that would be $300 loss. If I make 5 more dollars, it would be a $300 loss. Actually, I would make $300 loss. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we get there with this one. Yeah, $300 loss for today so far. I mean, if I get to 1900. Wow. I guess I could have cashed out right there and got to 1900 if I wanted to. But I'm following the formula. I'm waiting for the 2 times, I guess. All right, there's 1910. Let's do this. Let's go to $10. See if we can win at $10. Now we're just kind of taking our wins, and we're going back to 19. So 1900. Let's see if we can get a win here. Oh, I should show you how to just cash out right away. Like, you see that net gain? I could just press cash out at any moment and take that money. I could, or I could wait to try to get to 2 times. Okay, there we did. Now we got 20. So I could go 20, or I could go back to 5. Let's go back to 5. Yeah, the videos usually aren't this long. I always say, 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes a day. Oh, man, look at that crash. Good thing. All right, let's go to 15. Do I want to go below 1900? That's the question. Or do I want to just count and cut it, I don't know. Let's see. We could, I should show you. Let's go to 50. This would be 3 losses in a row, by the way, if we lose right here. But if we win, good day, good day to you, sir. I could cash out, or I could just wait. So what should I do? Let me know in the comments below. You're going to let me know after you see the results, right? You should have waited, Brian. I did wait. Okay, so here we go, 50. Let's go back to 5. So yeah, it is a little grind, but usually you just make your money and take your money, make your money and run, take your money and run, whatever. But when you lose and you don't follow the formula, see, if I would have followed the formula, I would have made my goal. If I didn't follow the formula, this is what happens. It turns into a longer day. And I mean, really, come on, when you're talking about at level 10, I always tell people I'm working on a formula where in 10 minutes a day, I will be making $15,000 a month. Because at level 10, you make $15,000 a month, and it would only take 10 to 15 minutes a day to make $15,000 a month. Sounds like a great deal. Sounds too good to be true. Well, if you took everything I'm doing and scale it up, it takes time to get there. Discipline and time. Time and discipline. And eventually I'll get there. I'll get to level 10, and we'll be making $15,000 a month. And then everybody will say, yeah, I want to do that too. But they weren't with me from the beginning like you, when I was just making $75 a day, or, some of you have been here watching this since I was making like $5 a day or whatever. Some people think it's not worth it to make $5 a day, but eventually you'll make, $500 a day if you just keep it up and scale. This is very scalable. if you can have the discipline to do it. Some people say, I'm gonna just put, because technically at that level you should have like $35,000, by the way, and you're only risking, to make $15,000 a month or $500 a day, you are risking like $8,000. So some people are like, oh, can I just put $8,000 in and then make $15,000 a month? And that's not the way this works. It's not get rich quick. It's not, it's not like that kind of investing, high risk investing. But this is just for entertainment. But I think it would be really cool to get to level 10. That's my goal. So like and subscribe and help me get to level 10. Well, I guess you really can't help me. You can watch, and hopefully I get to level 10 while you're watching. Look at this one. I guess I could have put, $5 on this and let it go to 200 times my money, and then I would have made my goal, right? Make my 15,000 in one day. Where would it have to be? I cashed out long ago, by the way. Okay, here we go. Still at 5. And this will bring it to 1960 if we win. So 1960 if we win. And wow. Yeah, those last 2 were really took a long time, those last 2. All right, we got it. 1960, which was that $240. $240 down for the day. Yikes. So I started putting the amount I win and lose in the description, and I just don't want to have to put a red minus 240 or whatever, man, I want to have a win, a win. Oh, This would bring me to, no, it didn't bring me anywhere. You're going to have losses. I guess this is good to show you, you know, like, I don't know. I always say don't play that long. It shows you the volatility. Oh, my goodness. It shows you the volatility of this game to be able to, wow, see the wins, see the losses, you know. Cash out before you crash out. That's the name of the game. I want to cash out, not crash out. Yikes. I don't even want, I don't even want to talk about it like that. Okay, 150. Let's see. Following the formula here for level 6, like I said, even though we're not really at level 6 and shouldn't be at level 6, we're breaking the rules. And when you break the rules, okay. All right, here we go. Let's go back to 5. We got back over the 2,000 mark. We're 160 down. $165 down right now. 160 down. See, that's the thing. How do you lose? How would you lose 160? It didn't make sense. You know, like if you just follow the formula, you'd either lose a big amount or you'd win, right? And you wouldn't have to grind like this. I had a couple long videos. Most of them are short. Thanks for being here. Let's see what happens. Let's see how I end this in this session today. I don't even know how long it's been, but again, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, right? So that you can be here every single day and watch my journey. I do have a playlist in the description that shows you, whoa, barely made it. Nice. I do have one that shows you how to play these other games. And I always say, I like Crash because all these other games are trash. Like I said, not a sponsor. I'm giving you the honest truth. The honest truth is most of these games, and some people might say, yeah, this one is trash. Crash is trash. I'd say all the others are trash. And that's why I play Crash. Oh my goodness. I need to stop saying Crash. That's what oh, we're below 2,000 again. I need to stop saying that word. We want to cash out. All right. We should call this cash. Let's call it cash, right? And let's get to 2 times this time and cash out. Yes, that's what we want to do. And we did. Ooh. Wow, that was close. All right, let's go back to 5. 2075. What is that? What was that? $125. 125. We're down 125. We're grinding back. I guess, maybe. Hopefully we're grinding back. Oh my goodness, man. So let this be a lesson to you. You might get sucked in to the grind if you just don't follow. If you don't follow the formula. See, yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the grind is better, or do you think you should just, you're going in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, and you either win in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or you lose your risk amount for the day. But the whole point of this whole thing, the risk amount was too high because of the amount that I had. I shouldn't have been at level 6. So I think that would be the first lesson. First lesson learned is play at your level. Play at the level you're at. Don't try to play at the next level, which I've been playing at the next level. I've been playing one level higher for way too long, by the way. I've been playing at one level higher because I was on level 5 for so long. I just didn't want to go back to level 5. I wanted to go to level 6. And then I had 2 losses at level 6, which brought me down to level 5. Level 6 was going good for the first couple days. Days. Not months or not weeks. Days. It was going good for like 3 sessions. Oh my goodness. All right, so technically we're $80 down for the session. And like I said, it wouldn't make sense if I said minus 80. People would be like, wait, I have to watch that. How'd they lose $80 in, 20, 30 minutes? Oh my goodness. Sometimes you make, 75 in 4 minutes, and then sometimes you lose and it takes forever. That's what I try not to do. I don't want that. I don't want this to be the channel, because probably you're watching it on fast forward. If you're still here, you're just driving, probably listening to this. if you stumbled upon the channel, you're like, whoa, never watching one of those again. or you say, you know what, I believe this guy can get to level 10 and make $15,000 a month. I'm gonna use his link in the description. I'm gonna start my own journey, and I'm gonna start making some money each month just like him, and we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it together. Together we win, and together we risk. Let's just say that. Together we win, and together we risk. But what we risk is free money. That's the key. This is all free. Wow. 50. So, I don't know. I guess we could just do this all day. But that would be a really, really long video. I don't know. It doesn't feel like this thing. Did that work? Did that actually work? I don't know. I felt like I was in it, but I wasn't in it. What just happened? Not sure. Did it count up? I don't know what's happening here with the. I kind of did a different formula, I think. I gotta stay focused. That's the problem here. What's that? 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 losses. 5 losses. Let's go. Okay, this would be. Oh yeah, I'm not doing the formula correctly, because if we win right here, it wouldn't be. What would it not be? It wouldn't be the amount. See, we're still down, but that was a huge risk, by the way. I'm gonna just do $5. We'll see if we can win at 5. What was it? 20. It was 2,200. So we're down $95. We might have lost $100 today. If we win right here, this next one, if we win, we're in. We'll just stay in. But if we lose, we walk at 2,100 today. That's gonna be we're gonna walk at 2,100. I made up my mind, okay, but it doesn't mean I'm ready to lose right now. I want to win, and then I'm going to do $10 to win again. How about that? That's the plan. All right, there we go. So I have $10. Let's go in for 10. And now our next round will go 10. So we won't go below 21. 21. We won't go below 2,100. All right. Yeah. See, these videos are really awesome when they're 4 minutes long and you either made the money or lost the money. But when it's this long and you're just grinding, trying to get back to where you started, kind of hard to watch. Kind of maybe kind of hard to do. I'll just tell you that. It's kind of hard to record it, Oh man, usually I have other stuff going on. I have other stuff I gotta do, so I'm busy, but today I'm actually on a cruise, just chilling on a cruise, looking for something to do, because I'm waiting for the tender boat to be ready to take us onto land, Catalina Island, here off the coast of California. Mexico. Ensenada is the next stop. Just a little 4-night cruise. And, oh yeah, I got my $10 in there now. That one went to 126 times. Maybe that's what I should do. Go for the long shot, right? Go for the long shot. Okay, here's $20. We're gonna go. This one is kind of, you're kind of like, because now I'm just martingaling, like, or not martingaling, no. So what am I doing? Parlaying, putting my wins in for the next bet. Very interesting, by the way, so to do it like this. Let's do it. And then you can cash out anytime, but do I wait for 2 or do I cash out, because it's $20, it is a high risk. There's nowhere to go from here, but I could get like 25. I could make it to 30 and then cash out, or I could try to get to 2. I could talk and distract myself until it gets to 2. All right, there's 40. Oh my goodness. I just don't feel good about that many wins in a row. Let me just do 5 on this one. There we go. I just, like I said, I don't feel good about many wins in a row. You see? All right. Let's do 5 again. Just in case they try to pull a fast one on us, And then if we get that 5, then we got that 5 back we just lost. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. 30. Will this one get to 2? I don't know. Let's find out. Together. And didn't get there. 2100. What a waste of time. No, I'm just playing. This one cost us $100. But we'll make it up. We'll make it up in the days ahead together, right? Don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if this one gets to 2. Nope. See, this was, ooh, wow. It kind of makes me want to watch this next one, but when you watch it, you just get disappointed, I mean, most of the time. Most of the time you get disappointed. So let me take the time to say this while I kind of watch this, but act like I'm not. Don't forget to subscribe. Use my links in the description. And I'll see you tomorrow for some daily... Oh, it got there. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for some daily... cash flow. I couldn't even end the video right. All that time and I couldn't end it right. Oh my goodness. Thanks for watching.